Welcome to my review of Reaper. Now take a look at his marble form right here. In the closed position, I really like the way you can see how his cape, I guess that's what it is, it crisscrosses like this. That's kind of very unique looking in a sense. Some of his designs on the marble itself, it almost looks like tribal flame type. There's some semicircular, I guess kind of reminds me of like a sickle type shape, which is very appropriate for a Reaper. There he is in all his glory. This is Reaper opened, and the first thing is check these things out. These are his wings, more like capes actually, I think. I'm not quite sure. And like they can move separately, as you can see, like so. Except the top one has to go first, which is kind of interesting and weird why they did that. I almost thought these were like claws, you know, two giant claws for him to attack people with, but apparently his hands are right there. Okay, and what's kind of cool about that is the way his hands are right there. His skeletal fingers almost look like a rib cage. Okay, so you could see his chest, you could see his abs, you know, he's pretty buff, and then he has his hands right there, I guess, holding his tummy. And don't they look like a rib cage to you? So let's look at his face. Typical skull, but not so typical in design. It's a very interesting because it combines almost like a mask, like a medieval knight mask with the skull face. And okay, so he has these yellow eyes, and then he has like a third one right here. That's kind of interesting. It's not really an eye, but it's in that location, you know, where it almost seems like he has a third eye. Now, what's interesting is this illusion right here. This provides his horns. So if you take a look at him right now and imagine those as his horns. Now he looks a little different, doesn't he? Even though that is just all it is it's just painted on to the top part right here of the it's just painted onto the top part of the marble. Here on the side you can see that he has no horn, okay, but if you look at him from the front you can see the horns now, because all it is they are painted on. But I thought that was very, very nice. It's kind of like an illusion. It looks really cool, actually. And of course, he is in the darkest color. This is a B2 Reaper. B1 Reapers are very hard to come by right now, depending on where you live. In North America, I think it's very, very difficult to find them, although it is still possible in B1. But the B2, at least in my location, is very easy to find. He's not going to be displayed open. You're going to have to kind of guess, because he's always the ones that I've seen, he's always in a 3-pack, and he's always the mystery marble. But I have seen plenty of him. I definitely like that he looks dark and evil. His character, he's a bad guy. To me, that's really awesome. One other thing is, because of the way he's designed, it's very easy for him to just spin around like this. For some reason, you know, he doesn't have legs, and the bottom part, I don't know, just the way it's formed, it's very easy for him to spin around. Okay. So if you like the bad guys, then I definitely suggest you go get yourself a Reaper.